here's how this is going to work. A lot of people watch these on YouTube and the VODs and whatnot on Twitch. So I made a GoFundMe. And for those, in case you don't know the situation, Emika Games put out this title earlier this year, Summer of 58. And in September, there was a situation where enough people played it and bought it, but it's a very short game. And they beat it in under the 2 hours that Steam allows for a refund window. And so after beating it, they went and got their money back. And that caused Emika to basically lose all of their sales, like potentially all of their sales on a launch title or on their launch window, you know, that like key couple of weeks. I don't know how fucking demographics work. So this led them to having to step back from game development for a little while. Pardon me. I'm going to try to remember to cut that out because my voice cracked and it was really embarrassing, but I'm probably not going to. And yeah, no, it's shitty. People deserve to be paid for their work. For the record, I don't know this. I've never played this game. I don't know anything about this game. I'm playing it now for the first time. It could suck. I don't know. That doesn't matter because somebody put their time and effort into it, and you deserve to be paid for your work. You deserve to be paid for your art. This is not just a matter of like one studio and one game. This is anyone who works in a creative field. It's a hard thing to do because a lot of people don't consider it real work. I got an achievement just for sitting here and talking. Like, there's an achievement popping up right now for waiting on the title screen, apparently. So, yeah, when stuff like this happens, it affects the entire... And it's writers, actors, painters, drawers? What do you call pencils and crayons? Drawing? Drawers? Fucking video, music, any kind of, creative work, people don't want to pay for it. Artists? Yeah, but like specifically, I don't know. Someone in comments, please tell me what a drawer is. So yeah, I've set up a GoFundMe link, which is right there. There's a timer that's going to be popping up over the course of the stream. So every 10 minutes or so, it'll come back in chat. If anyone wants it or needs to, have me, I'll refresh it as much as I need to. And like I said earlier, before I went off on this rant, a lot of people watch these on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this video to YouTube after, and I'm going to put the GoFundMe link in a pinned comment. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, there it is. Scroll down a little bit. There's a pinned comment with the GoFundMe link on it. And I'm going to leave that up for all of October. On November 1st, I'm going to withdraw the money and get it to Emika somehow. I've reached out to them a couple of times. They haven't gotten back to me yet. They're very busy, I'm sure, and I'm just some random fuck. So if they get back to me and I can find a way to send them the money directly, great. My backup plan is I'm just going to go on Steam and just use the money to buy a shit ton of copies of Summer of 58. And I don't know, give them away, do something with them. Illustrator, there we go. I will find a way to get the money to them somehow, and I will document doing so to make sure I'm held accountable and not just running off with the, dozens of dollars in profits, I'm sure. That having been said, let's see if this game's any good. All right, let's see. Bring that down a little bit. Cool. Oh, there was an epilepsy warning on startup, so just be aware there is flashing lights. Sometimes people make up things that aren't there. It seems to them that some entity controls their mind and their life. They do terrible things that can drive you crazy. I don't believe in paranormal phenomena. I believe that the troubles that people commit are their own fault or those who brought them to this. And in order for you to believe your eyes and not fictions, I made revealing videos about paranormal phenomena in 2 houses in which, according to the people's stories, madness was happening. My name is Alex Morton, and we're getting started. Hello, Alex. I'm not in control yet. This is video. I mean, I think this is a one-person studio. I don't know that for a fact. They're very small. And so far, this looks really good. I mean, we're definitely at a Zach Baggins Ghost Hunters kind of situation right now with the green filter, the night vision. I searched all the corners, but I didn't find any evidence confirming paranormal activity in these houses. Now I'm going to an abandoned pioneer camp in Russia at the request of my subscribers to find out if the rumors that the locals have been talking about for so many years are true. They say that there are ghosts of dead people in this place. At the hands of one of the residents, he himself was never found. The bodies of those people were also not found. Local residents avoid this place, and those who are touched by this tragedy do not allow to open the doors of this building in memory of the dead and missing. I came to Russia to investigate what happened, to find out if the rumors are true, and to find evidence of this. In keeping with my tradition, I closed the doors of the building behind me so that there is no temptation to leave it. And I'm staying here for a few nights, recording a report. I have a video camera, a sleeping bag, a backpack with things, and food with me. Still on an auto. Okay. So, the biggest complaint I saw on Steam about this game is goddamn walking simulators. But I like walking simulators, so fuck you. Let's see. First and foremost, I guess. Okay. Just gonna see if there was a control screen. There's like press F for flashlight or what have you. Anybody read Cyrillic? I can't read what it says. I need my Russian to English dictionary. Yeah, no, I've definitely played bad walking simulators, but I played bad everythings. Like, Everyone's Gone to the Rapture? Not a good game. My buddy Voice of Dog and I just went through Soma on his channel. Fantastic game. Gone Home in Tacoma? Brilliant. I streamed Tacoma a couple of months ago with Rosella 500 on this channel. It was amazing. Gone Home was my favorite game of 2014 or whatever the hell year it came out. 77 Spicy Crows used to be able to read Cyrillic. Damn, that's... This is my American bias, but like I can't even begin to comprehend like how would you turn that into sounds with your mouth. I don't. They're so far from, like, not all of them obviously, but there's some characters in there that are so far from, you know, a standard romanized alphabet that my brain just kind of goes meh. That's creepy. Oh, but I like that. I don't typically like jump scares, right? Because it's like the example I always give is like it's if you go to a stand up comic and he comes down into the audience and starts tickling you and then goes, "Ha, technically you laughed." Um, that having been said, something like that I like. That's mostly how I jump scare myself, just around my fucking apartment. Like I'm walking and I bump and knock something down that I didn't see, and I'm a dumbass. So kicking that can. Learning the lettering and sounds themselves before the language proper. Yeah, I had a class. I had a class in college. I don't remember what the class was, but the the class in the room right before mine was Arabic, and so we would always come in and they would have up on the marker board, their notes and lesson plans, or whatever they had been doing that day, and oh, video camera, I'll take that. There we go. Oh, and there's my Russian to English dictionary. Fantastic. I was translating some Russian books in college. I took a Russian English dictionary with me to help with the translation I found at the local market. Cool. Oh, right. We got this blown out fuse. Cool. So now I have night vision. Yeah, so I would come in and there would be Arabic writing all over the marker board, and I just remember, like, I don't even know where I'd begin with this. I'm not taking the class, so obviously, but it's just fascinating. There are legends that there was an orphanage near this camp, and there lived a strange girl who was afraid of water. She did not wash and did not go to the river. One day, the older girls decided to laugh at her, tied her hands, and poured water over her. She was very scared and ran away. They couldn't find her for many days, and they decided that she was dead. But one night, she came back in her pajamas all wet and killed everyone who bullied her. Good for her. After that, her spirit appears in the bathroom on a full moon. I did take German in high school, and as someone who tried to translate things word by word with a dictionary like that, it takes for fucking ever and is usually still wrong. Yeah, I could see Night in the Woods being, it's a walking simulator, just very, with some very minor platforming elements. Where's the other thing? There was something over here, right? There was another, here we are. In 1958, towards the end of the summer, parents called the camp to find out if everything was all right with their children, but no one answered. When they arrived at the camp, they found no one, only abandoned things and a mess. All the locals helped in the search for the missing children, but all in vain. Okay. I hear a cat. It's either purring or, like, the boards are creaking. Oh, bird in the toilet, like you do. Alright, so let's see. There's a fuse box that needs replacing. We took down the boards to get in here, but all we found in here so far is that note. Oh, there's something. You need to pick up a small mirror and stand in front of a large one to make a corridor. Say 3 times, "Barefoot lady, show me my fate, and I will give my shoes in return." Okay. Girls in Russia loved to guess in the camps and believed in the existence of everything paranormal. Yeah, there was a cat. I'm not crazy. Cat, what'd you do? It will be dark soon. Need to look for candles. Well, there's a mirror. Got some candles. These candles will be useful when night falls. Thank you, cats. Oh, that's a window. That's not a mirror. That sounded just like my battery backup going off when the power's cut, and for a second I was like, ah, shit. Like when the power goes out, not cut. Alright. So we got candles. Do I have an inventory screen? Guess not. A lighter or matches? I swear I saw a lighter around here a second ago. Yeah. Yeah, someone's smoking in the boys' room. Alright, let's light them candles. Sound design's really good. Like, I really like the sound, the soundscape we got going on here. I can spread out my sleeping bag. Let's take a little sleep. It's still, like, clearly mid-afternoon outside, but okay. The writing is a little rough, but I don't know if English is their first language, so that might explain that. Alright, how do I lay out my sleeping bag? Over here in the dark, away from the candles. Crouch? So, like, setting up the candles and some of the other things have just been, like, I walked into a spot and it triggered a flag to do the thing, so I'm wondering... Oh, I see. We're sleeping during the day. Oh, maybe I shouldn't... So that we can be up all night doing the filming stuff. That makes sense. Well, E is a zoom in function. How do I lay out my sleeping bag? Oh, there's my sleep. I go to the sleeping bag. There it is. Done. Night 1. Yeah, some rough controls and gameplay implementation, but like that's what you get with small studios. That's what experimentation's for. There's my Russian English dictionary. Where'd my camera go? Oh, little alarm clock and a water bottle. We got a nice little setup here. Ghost roommates. Ah. We set it up to record us while we were sleeping. Any way I can check the footage? It's creepy, but mostly because I'm pretty sure that photo wasn't there before. This one was. I don't think the old lady was. Oh, it just occurred to me. You can't. Here, hold on. If we go to the pure experience really quick. Up. There is a record symbol in the upper right hand that is being covered by my webcam. So I assure you, that detail is there. All right, I'm coming. I'm not coming. Dude, I fucking swear, whenever I'm in a public restroom, the second I get in there is the moment somebody else is just fucking adamant and will beat that door down with their fists to let you know. Every time. Did the cat do this? Well, that sounded like tin cans, so... Oh, good. Good, thank you. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. So far all of the sounds have been diegetic, which then makes me, leads me to believe that whatever it is that's going on now is also diegetic. So what the fuck is that noise? Oh, good. Door's open. Cool. Less cool. The worst haunting of all. A child. You're the reason I'm getting a vasectomy next month. Okay, now you're just being petty. But I didn't answer my telephone. Oh, my God. My head. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, even in 1958 in the middle of Russia. Hello, we are calling to inform you your car's warranty is about to expire. dictionary. Oh, hi, bird. You want to go get help? Where'd those seeds come from? Someone's feeding this bird? Who else is here? Ghost girl, are you feeding the pigeons? They're getting very aggressive. God, my favorite, when those things first started happening, I didn't know what they were. Like, I assumed they were probably bogus, but like I answered them just to see. Like, there's always that part of your brain that's like, maybe this is real. And the guy picked up and he was like, hello, I'm here to talk about your car. I'm like, I don't own a car. I'm poor and I live in a city. We have like buses and things. And it's like, oh no, you definitely do. We've got your records right here. And I'm like, can you confirm the information? We might have the wrong thing. And after a couple of him like obviously dodging the question, I was like, so this is bullshit then, right? This is a scam. And he goes, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and hung up. There's a note. Oh. Where's my dictionary? I'm sure that note is going to make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Where's my dictionary? Little ghost girl, where'd you... That's why I don't allow children into my home. They always misplace your shit. They have no respect. So walking all over my sleeping bag like a goddamn monster. Oh, there's another thing, but I can't. Ooh. Couldn't have something set in Russia without a Matryoshka doll. It's the rules, you know. It's the one thing people in the West know about Russia. Matryoshka dolls and vodka and very aggressive bears. Oh, is that my dictionary? No, that appears to be some kind of scout manual. All sorts of things I want to read, but... Alright, so. Point by point search. Let's see. Not in here. Haven't come across it just by blindly stumbling. Were these boards stacked up here before? This door's boarded up, but for some reason I can't knock the boards down like I did the first time, so that's different. I wonder... God damn it. Well, I feel like a dope. You're not welcome here. The one who hit me on the head took the candles. I have to figure out what's going on here. Okay. Well, now that we've fucking... Need to try turning on the lights in the entire building. Now that we've mastered the art of looking slightly to the right of the goddamn thing we were looking at, let's go back and see what these notes are. Late at night, when people fall asleep, no need for fun and no need for a fool. And the bells are empty and the eyes are full of bitterness. The courtiers do not know what the fun means to the fool. The fool decides that enough is enough, and he that night, wearing a sad suit, poisons the court and the king. I am sad at heart, but the plan is not a failure. The fool will no longer be fun for you. Excuse me. Yeah, right. In Soviet Russia, Ghost Girl murders you. Oh, wait, no, that is just every Ghost Girl is out to murder. I hear humming. I don't like it. Sounds like that fool got tired of people's shit. Oh, I think there was one note over here I missed earlier, so let's go take a look at that before we proceed. An investigation is underway on the disappearance of children employees of the Unost Pioneer Camp, which was opened in 1955 under the leadership of director Maria, I'm going to try, Anatolievna A. The suspect in this case is a child living in this camp. The name is Yakov. Hey! City beatnik. Prescient, that. Evidence of the victims was found in his locker. What happened to him and where he is now is not known. I don't know how common a name Yakov is in Russia. So that might not be as, as much of a thing. Connecting, that to Yakov Smirnov, it might just be that every third male name in the 50s was, Yakov. Much like how in my generation, every fucking Italian kid born in the mid-80s is named Christopher. Oh, good. Oh, it's a side of beef. That's not people. That's cow. That's clearly cow. We're fine. The ghost only murders cows. There's no precedent for them killing people. We're fine. You can kill cows. They're delicious. The director of the Pioneer Camp, Unost Maria Anatolievna A., disappeared like the rest of the camp workers. Maria had previously taken care of children in an orphanage, from 1944 to 1950. She was a caregiver who devoted herself only to work. Discipline was the most important to her, so the parents entrusted their children to her. She's a very stern type. I've been so yawny on stream the last few days, and I don't know why. I've just been so sleepy. Dead birds. Oh, the birds killed the cow. And then they died, because look at how little of the cow is left. The birds clearly overate and then died from overdose of beefitis. Guys, your prank with fire leads to a fire. Don't set forest fires. Russian Smokey the Bear says... Be clean, neat pioneer. Show an example in every... So yeah, pioneer camp. This is like a scout camp. Why do you want to ruin it? So this would have been like the height of agitprop. I'm just going to walk in this beef. It's all good. I haven't finished looking around this room. All right, cool. It's a bit rough, but at least, I'm glad they... I've seen other games do that where it's like, oh no, there's more things to find. Turn around. And it's a little blunt, but like, I would rather a little bit of bluntness than letting me wander like an idiot for hours. Because I'm very good at that. Sometimes it's, intended, like how Voice of Dog mentioned my pace in Night in the Woods was, I believe he said, glacial. I was just soaking in the details. Sometimes I'm just fucking lost and don't know what I'm doing. So I appreciate the sheepdogging, even though it is slightly fourth wall breaking. Oop, still more. So fun story about agitprop. Post World War II, the United States has done a fucking number over on Russia in the socio-political sphere. Eisenhower basically backed out of a deal with Russia regarding the end of World War II, and Stalin was very grumpy about this for a very long time. So the Cold War blossoms in the wake of that. And were these footprints here before? Someone's walking around in bare feet, getting cow blood. That's very unsanitary. The health inspector does not approve. So Cold War begins and simmers. The Soviet state starts commissioning agitprop, these very naturalistic paintings, a lot of them depicting Joseph Stalin as the country's like protective father figure, you know, Big Papa Stalin. And the American government decides to counter this. They are going to fund American artists to subvert agitprop. So they spend a lot of money and they funnel it toward certain painters to create as abstract art as possible to counter the natural realism of the agitprop for patriotic purposes. This backfires on them hard a decade later when it turns out the painters that they spent this money on were folks like Jackson Pollock, Mark Rothko. I want to say Andy Warhol, but I think he came... I don't think he was part of this project. He was definitely in operation later, but he might have been stealing from people at the time because Andy Warhol was a fucking thief. So, whoopsie-doopsie. Sorry, CIA. That didn't work. Okay. There's the power, but I need a fuse. Yeah, it's a long... if you watch Sean on YouTube, the Liverpudlian Skull Man. Oh, what's this? Oh, pocket watch. He does a long video on America dropping the bomb on Hiroshima. It's very interesting. Okay, so I need the fuse, right? So yeah. All right, let's do it your way. Passive-aggressive game. Okay, so I need to get the fuse in there. That'll turn the power on, and then I can switch the lights on. Okay. But yeah, in that video, he details a lot of America's backdoor deals with Russia, and basically FDR made a lot of promises to keep the peace with Russia, and then Eisenhower broke all of them. Like, every single one. Cool. Cool. Good. Great. Wonderful. Yes. I hope that's a ghost. I hope these are ghosts. Okay. And not just random Russian children. Correct. Yeah, kids with psychic powers. Jesus. Oh boy, it's Brightburn. I liked Brightburn. That movie caught a lot of shit. I don't know why. I really liked that movie. Nope, never ends well. Fucking Rod Serling knew that back in the 60s. He tried to warn us. Children are tiny sociopaths because they don't know any better. But it's not what if superhero but jerk though. It's what if Ma and Pa Kent didn't do their job. Like it is a movie that examines the result of bad parenting. Cuz the answer to everything is just raise your fucking kid. It's also got some really fucking gnarly kills. Like if you're into like gory death in horror film, then it's got some good shit. Like on par with some of Jason Voorhees's most disturbing work. This is fair. I don't have children. As I've definitely got some friends who like can't watch particularly horror movies involving kids because they have kids of their own and it's just too real for them. And like, that's fair. I get it. I don't have kids. I'm not going to have kids. I don't have that personal. Hell, I have a film on my shelf called Who Could Kill a Child? I know people who will not watch that movie for those exact reasons. It's a fantastic movie for varying levels of fantastic. It's a garbage horror flick from the 70s. That is like, it's Children of the Corn in Spain is basically what it is. With some wild fucking, like, the kids can hypnotize other kids into being evil kids. They never explain why. One of them hypnotizes the fetus in the woman's belly into being evil and attacking her from inside the womb. It's fucking nutty. Dropped out of gaming groups due to differences in opinion on violence toward children, or... Yeah, I had a similar. I had a game I was DMing once, and it's pretty much where I learned that I don't enjoy DMing. I'm just not. It's not fun for me. But one of the characters, his backstory was he had killed a dragon and like made his name off of that, but the secret was it was like a real young baby dragon and he didn't want anyone to know. He always told the story like, oh, I slew the mighty dragon. And so my thought was like, well, what if we humanize that? And I introduced a character who was that dragon's mother, who was out for revenge, and you know, dragons can shapeshift. And that kind of ended the game because like, well, that implies he killed a baby. And, like, you know, that's what I was going for. Like, yeah, no, he killed a baby. Just because it was not the species he was, you know, familiar with. It wasn't something he considered human. There's a moral quandary there. But it got very uncomfortable for people. And I was like, okay, cool. We should just stop there. I don't want to make anyone upset. I don't want to hurt anybody emotionally. So we just ended the game. And that's when I realized, like, I don't enjoy DMing. It's not fun for me. I like playing. I'll play all fucking day. All right, what am I looking for? I'm investigating ghost activity, but I don't have a clear goal at the moment. Yeah, and that was my bad. I didn't because I wanted to like preserve the emotional, preserve the shock moment, I guess. And in retrospect, that was very not cool of me. Did I try to open this door? Okay, yeah, it's not open. That door's locked now. The ghost children have said no to that room. Alright, let's see. I've got some light bulbs. Maybe I can repair some lights. Guess not. Yep. The picture of the old woman is definitely gone. World of Darkness. Yeah, I was actually having this conversation the other day. I think with Empress of Myth, time means nothing to me anymore. Yeah, I think Baba Yaga is just fucking like watching and laughing. I'm filming Ghost Hunters. Baba Yaga is watching America's Funniest Home Videos. Yeah, we did that. We read that already. Most of my group only wants to play D&D and Pathfinder. And but I haven't played Vampire the Masquerade in so long. And I've got all these cool Apocalypse World games I want to play. And not everything has to be fucking D20 combat systems. There are other systems, but no one wants to play them. And it's hard for me because I don't want it, because what you do when you're in that mode is like, well, I'm just going to fucking DM a game. But as stated, I don't like DMing. But yeah, to the task at hand, I am clearly lost. Yeah, we did that already. Punish you for not talking about it. And it also feels really good to just hold a whole handful of D10s and go, yar! Did turn him on. You got me. You fucking got me. All right. I'm coming. Baba Yaga. Into the vents. So, oh, hello. I would be interesting to know what's inside. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a conjugation error. So I'm guessing, yeah, Emika Games is not a native English speaker, or is not a team of native English speakers, and there has been some translation kerfluffery, but that's fine. You can't expect everyone to be able to pay for translating. Also, sometimes people just don't fucking words come out. God damn it. God damn it. What fucking bills are you paying that you can go smashing light bulbs in my house? And leaving the water running? Utility bills. Through the roof, I say. Can I open you? Moving right along. All right. Fucking no with the little Donnie Darko bunny kid over here. Nope. Look, everyone of my generation needs to realize one thing, and that thing is that Donnie Darko sucked. You thought that movie was good in high school because you were a pretentious asshole? I did too. And in reality, no, that movie just fucking is terrible. It's a bad movie. And it leads to shit like this. Yeah, well, I'm slow on the uptake a lot of times because I was definitely like, oh, it's so deep and there's a website and you can go read the book about time travel. Oh, he's a genius. I was wrong. It's still locked. A lot of this could just be cat, right? There is confirmed cat on the premises. And a lot of this could just be asshole cat. Oh, hello. Yeah, but the difference is Fight Club is good. Fight Club is a good movie that the fucking... Hold that thought. Oh, good, I got a key. Fight Club is a movie about the self-destructive downfalls of toxic masculinity that toxically masculine types did not understand that they were the ones being made fun of and took it straight-faced. See also Scarface. See also... the new Joker, actually, that came out, and Midsommar, actually, in a different vein of, like, people that took it as an empowering thing when it's really not. Although Midsommar appears to have been recently, they're like, no, this is a movie about how cults take advantage of damaged and emotionally vulnerable people. From 1950, a loud scandal in an orphanage for orphans. The nurse cruelly mocked the residents. One of the employees reported violations of authority. A decision is made to close the institution. We remind you that the shelter was open since 1944. Children who were left without parents during the war lived there. So this is the orphanage, presumably, where Maria A. worked. So she was not a very nice person, especially toward children. Donnie Darko is just a pretentious movie about bullshit. Mothman, totally fucking real. I know Mothman. We play chess on Thursdays. I don't live in West Virginia. That doesn't work at all. Dear Diary, today is the annual opening day of my camp. I have been preparing for this for 3 years. Not what annual, never mind. So that this summer will be special for me. During these days, I will bring up real people in them, but they will also help me a lot. Whoops. Night of 58. Oh ho. After a severe thunderstorm, there is no light in the building. What is that? We're back in 1958, so... Oh, it's just a flashlight. Yeah, no, my favorite urban legend bullshit is always stuff like the Detlef Pass incident, which someone recommended I play a game about that called Colot, and it did not make its way into the schedule. But it sounds interesting, and I will probably play it at some point. It's narrated by Sean Bean. The Detlef Pass incident was a group of mountaineers in Russia. Hey, Russia. Went missing. And their bodies were found during one of the spring thaws years later. And they were naked in the snow, and their tongues and eyes had been removed. And a lot of people attributed this to children and caregivers are asleep. I won't bother them. A lot of people attributed this to alien or supernatural activity. And a lot of theories spun out from this. Now, hypothermia is really bad for you. Oh ho, what are you? I didn't give you permission to be open. The tongues and eyes, yeah. Wild animals will go for the exposed fleshy parts of you first when it comes to scavenging, which is your eyes and your tongues. Probably coyotes or some kind of wolf. Probably not coyotes, but some kind of canine, given the region they were in. Yeah, and hypothermia is really bad for you, and it gets to a certain point where your body can't discern hot from cold. All it knows is temperature lots. And so sometimes that leads to a condition called paradoxical undressing, where the severe cold your brain interprets as severely hot, and you then take your clothes off to cool down, which of course just leads to you freezing to death faster. That... Like, there are perfectly rational explanations for all of this. Some people just latched on to it's gotta be aliens, and that fucking just went forever. The Roanoke colony is another situation. Let me read this note really quick. We can talk and walk. Anna, we need to run. It's all because of the director. I was spying on her, and she was talking to someone about something bad. You have to believe me. Warn everyone. We don't have much time until I hid her key in the closet. We can make it. Help me. So... What an asshole! Asshole child. Roanoke Colony. Very famous story in Virginia. Winter comes on this small colony in Roanoke, Virginia. After the fucking spring hits, the colony's empty. Nobody's there. Nobody knows what happened to them. They mysteriously disappeared. The only clue is the word Cronin carved into a tree. What could have happened? Well, it was winter in the fucking, like early settler days of the United States, like the original 13 colony type days. Oh, here's some prime fucking agitprop. They all look like this. And the Cronin were a native tribe about a couple of miles that away west. And they had no fucking food, and they were living in a shitty little mud hut colony, the settlers were. And so they said, you know what? There's a tribe over there that knows what they're doing. Let's just go see if they'll take us in. And they did. They even left a note. This is where we went. That's what was the tree. And to add to it, the people came to investigate, like, what happened? And why does this tribe mysteriously 10, 20 years later have a lot of people that have more English features? There's some more blonde hair, blue-eyed children in this tribe across the street. How could that have happened? Must have been ghosts. Fucking dipshits. American Horror Story did a whole season off of this, and don't fucking get me started on Ryan Murphy. And spoke English. Who knew? Oh, did they actually? I didn't know that part. Did they actually, like, sit them down and be like, dude, this is what we did. Why is this weird to you? I did not know that part. Okay. The asshole child hid a key in a closet. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. The closet's probably in there, though. So now we can probably open this door, right? That's... Nope. We can't trust these people. Fuck. Oh my god. I can't get out here because there's a tricycle in the way. Alright, one at a time. No, 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 no. Stretching the definition of closet here, but dead bird. Oh, that was that sound. It was bird crashing through window. Well, we're going to have to get that window fixed. Hid her key in the closet. All right, there's no closet here. Yeah, I mean, well, that's what happens when you dump a bunch of fucking white people who don't know what they're doing into the middle of the woods and just say, live off the land. Manifest destiny. And they're like, well, that's gonna starve, so... let's go see if these nice people who know what they're doing will help us. Let's see, we got this music box. That didn't do anything. It's possible I fucking missed a clue while I was ranting about what fucking dipshittery the Roanoke situation was. Have I inspected my desk yet? Oh, I don't even have drawers. I have a safe. Aha! Stole the second gas cylinder. Yakov, I need to spray sleeping gas so that all the children can be transferred to the hospital for surgery and then returned back. What? I guess that also explains all the gas masks we had around in the modern day. Yes, I believe that is accurate, though I am the founding fathers modeling stuff off the Iroquois Confederation. Though those memories I have that tell me it's accurate come from a half-remembered playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3 many years ago. But those games tend to try to aim for historical accuracy, at least in the files and all the archive stuff, not necessarily the events of the game. The filter is missing and the glass is broken. Okay, so I need to fix my gas mask so that I can spray the children. We worked together with Alexei Sergeyevich in an orphanage. Then I acted carelessly and I received a complaint. The director had to close the shelter. I was suspended from medical work. Now I will not make such a mistake because only he knows about our agreement. I must continue to find people for him to collect their kidneys, and Alexei Sergeyevich will help to perform a heart transplant operation for Ivan. Orphan harvesting children. According to all indicators from the medical record, Yakov is an ideal donor. I'll set up an accident so no one will look for him. Let's see. I think Alice Madness Returns had an orphan harvesting children plot. The fucking Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, oddly enough, Terry Gilliam, like one of Heath Ledger's last movies, that had are harvesting organs from children's plot. The special boy Yakov came to the camp. He has no parents or relatives, and because he is my favorite, because he is so similar to my son Ivan. Ah, I see. That's who Ivan is. I really want to see him. Excuse me. Yakov is a good boy, although he does not speak, but he understands everything and does everything I ask. In the afternoon, I had to meet with Alexei Sergeyevich at the shelter where we used to work. He ordered us to fulfill our agreement tonight. This day has come. Yakov will help me with this. Before going to bed, children always invent horror stories while the counselors put them to bed. This can distract them. Forgot to plug my phone in. If you're wondering why I'm over here now for a second. Okay. I need a replacement glass and filter. And then I can spray gas on the children. Or maybe I can... Okay, that's not ghosts. That's not ghosts. That's just kids. There's no ghosts yet. Back into the classroom. Don't gas myself. What? Oh, you sneaky little devils. That's what happened with the second cylinder. Ah. Hi. Help me. Or don't. I'm a piece of shit. Maria's diary. Hold on. Russian English. Take my camera. I can't pick up my Russian to English right now. Someone set out a suit for me. That person was much taller than Childs, so I wonder if that was Alexei. Also, Yakov, the children whose delicious kidneys we were eyeing up there, is the one that got blamed for all of the murders. This mute kid found in the wilderness. Apparently. Oh, note. You were told to get out of here, leave the place alone. But I don't have my Russian English dictionary with me. There are empty pages left in Maria's diary. You can use them to answer. I hear him standing outside the door. I should probably take that pen, huh? Oh, there we go. I know what happened here. Let me help you. Tell me, who are you? Yeah, okay. Hey, kid. I'm from Ghost Protective Services. I'm from GPS. Took me a while to find you because the directions got all fucked up. Hold on. Answer your telephone. Answer your telephone. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, you're good. You're the best. You're my favorite one from the set. Evidence of the victims was found in his locker. Oh, right. Yeah, we read that. That was the one. I want to talk to the ghost. Fine. Yeah, you know what? You got me the first time. Should try writing the letter again. Hey, kid. I sent you a letter. Why you no respond? I read that people were killed here. Did you do that? Tell me, and I can help you. Thumpity thump thump thump. It's like that scene in 28 Days Later. Now it's just like Ghost Kid is... Oh, I guess I can take that now. Can't take that. Hey, Ghost Kid, you want to see this picture of a jungle? Oh, hey. I was accused, but I didn't do it. Get out of here. Oh, my God, kid. Look, I'm here to help you, dingus. Your name is Yakov. What are you knocking over? Now it feels less like a ghost and more that I'm dealing with, like, an annoying kid who, like, won't come out of his room. Like, go away! You clean up your room. You come out of your room and simultaneously also stop running around on the roof. Aha. Here I can communicate with my friends. We guard this place because it is our home. A lot of people came here just to break our things, but my friends helped me to drive away strangers. I'm afraid that someone will see me and tell me that I live here, and those people will come for me. Yes? Now, 1 second. I think OBS may have froze. Okay, we're good. Sometimes parts of OBS freezes up, and I'm just like, oh, I hope that's not everything broken. Because I looked over, and the timer had said we'd been on like 57 minutes for a very long time. It's like, that's not right. Oh, right. I should probably respond. Who are your friends? Why are they here too? Oh, you know, more children without kidneys. Also, I haven't seen any of the flashing lights unless they were talking about the from the epilepsy warning at the beginning. Unless they were talking about, you know, when the bulbs suddenly go all out. The spirits of this place, those who were tortured here, they remained locked up here. That day in the evening after lights out, someone came. Probably it was the person with whom the director spoke. Very well spoken for a dead child. With whom the director spoke. I know adults who won't use that properly. He didn't find me. I think that because of this, he poisoned all of the residents and the director. God damn it. Okay, so that was probably Alexei. And the kids didn't set up that gas canister. He did to cover his tracks. And maybe harvest all the delicious organs afterwards. See, you're not in your room. You're outside playing. I can see you. What kind of person was she talking to? Sounds like a mad scientist type from the notes. Yes, yes. Banging on the window. I hear you. 1 second. What? Is that like a Morse code tapper thing? It's all her. I saw our director talking to someone in an old hospital near the camp. They agreed that they would do their work at night. Son of a bitch. Then I realized that it was connected with us, but I couldn't warn everyone. I didn't see who else was there. Because I was scared and hid. In the morning, I went into the building and found no one. Her safe was also not there. I thought that the man and his assistants had taken everyone away and hidden the bodies in that building. I had to stay here and live in the ventilation and only sometimes go to the... Oh, okay. So Yakov, that's why he was suspected, because he was the only one whose body wasn't accounted for. Because he got away and was hiding in the vents. That building, abandoned. Can I get there? This sequence could be a bit tighter. This is going on a bit long. Like, it's a neat idea, but after the 5th or 6th correspondence, I'm like, okay, I get it. It's cool, but... I remember you, music box. What? I was scared. I didn't know it would end there. I trusted her, my friend Anna. I'm sorry for not being able to stop this. Time to go to the abandoned hospital. Okay. Change of setting. Time to tear the boards off the front door that I apparently nailed in place so that I wouldn't want to leave. So they said something about how I always close the door behind me to, prevent, wanting to leave. I close the door with hammer and nails and boards. That's pretty fucking serious. That's got, like, I lashed myself to the mast so I could hear the siren song kind of vibes. Yakov said that I could find proof here. Let's take a look around. You could have left that on. You didn't have to. So I haven't played Outlast. I will throw that out there. I still have not played Outlast because I haven't. Because no one plays every game. So I understand though that the night vision thing is heavy in those games, if not that's how it became a thing in modern horror first-person type games. But so I have not seen it, if that is indeed the progenitor of such things. Jesus, Yakov, what? I'm trying to... Okay, that door's chained, that door's not. That wall wasn't there a minute ago. Cool. 1946. After the war, dozens of children ended up in shelters after losing their parents. An orphanage for the maintenance and upbringing of orphans worked under the leadership of the military. Good. Good. Okay, good. The old rearranging geography trick. I love it. What are you, Bloober team? Oh, hello. Batteries and night vision use similar. Yeah, that makes sense. Aha! Thank you. I plugged this earlier, but, oh, good. Oh, hello. Oh, good stuff. If you're looking for more, horror Halloween spookiness, but of a different flavor, the doctor of the orphanage was detained for illegal organ trafficking for 6 years. He fraudulently made incorrect diagnoses and performed operations to remove the kidney. The director did not know about this, but he could not continue to lead his position. The orphanage was closed and the building became abandoned. My buddy Voice of Dog and I on his channel recently did Soma, also by Frictional Games. And I have an angle grinder with me in my backpack. I can cut all the chains and find where the evidence is hidden. Fantastic. I said I'm going to go get my angle grinder. I have to finish what I started. I think, personally, Soma is... Did you steal my angle grinder? I better still have it. I personally think Soma is Frictional's best title. I think that's the best work they've done so far. Amnesia's fine. It was groundbreaking for the time, but in a modern context, it's kind of got the John Carter problem, where it had some cool ideas that other games have expanded on and done better since. I don't know what I'm doing is wrong, but I have no choice. I have to save my son, Ivan. I was lucky that Alexei Sergeyevich agreed to help. I mustn't let him down. No one should know about our affairs. Soma is fucking amazing and just hits, like, right in the fucking sweet spot of all of my worst fears. It is a game that gives the player a crisis, so be aware of that going in. You will probably not feel good at the end of the game, but God, is it so well done. Bye, little baby. Or if you don't want to play it yourself, you can go watch it on the Voice of Dogs channel, the VOD, and he has a... I don't think he's put it up on his YouTube channel yet, but the VOD should still be up on Twitch. I haven't played... So, I played one of the Penumbras, and I played Amnesia. I have not played Machine for Pigs. I have not played Rebirth. So when I say their best work, I'm talking from a very limited perspective. But, like, Machine for Pigs was panned pretty much across the board, but we'll see. I'm going to play it eventually. I have it. I have not played Rebirth yet. I don't know if I'll make it to the morning because today's shift is bothering me. I want to run away from here, but then I won't get paid. I hear voices as if I'm not alone. I thought I saw a woman, more like her silhouette or shadow. She went into the closet. I'm afraid to follow her and move the closet. I don't want to check it if it's true, or maybe it's just my imagination, which is sharpened after a glass of vodka. On the cabinet weigh some products made of feathers and cobwebs. I've never seen them anywhere. They look terrible, and it smells of dead things from there. Okay, I'll have another glass and go to bed until morning. Yep. Things are getting weird. Well, more alcohol and then sleep. That's what I would do. Partly this 30-day marathon that I'm doing right now, which we are now currently in the middle of, has been to an excuse to catch up on horror games that I have missed over the last few years. There's a couple on here that I've already played, on the schedule that I've already played. Silent Hill 2, Darkest Dungeon, and Alone in the Dark come to mind. But most of them are going to be new experiences for me. Alright, I think that takes care of that. So there's just that big ballroom we opened up where the little baby ran off into. Assuming that the architecture will let me get back there. Okay. What have we got? Oh, icebox. Okay, that room's clear. This room's clear. Nothing in this direction. There's my backpack. Oh, we did talk... That letter did talk about moving the cabinet, the closet. Let's see if there's any... This room. This closet's a little cattywampus. No. there a closet in here I missed? Even though these are more like, you know, wardrobes or chiffon-robes, but like broad definitions of closet. Again, another section where we have to broaden our definition of closet. Right. Gotta save your kid. Am I reading too much into closets? Maybe this game isn't as much about closets as I think it is. Oh. Didn't go around here. Okay. Alright, this is new. I didn't have time to save him. I don't believe it. This can't be happening. This is not my Vanichka. I save him. I need to find a doctor urgently. Oh. Bolt cutters. Also, for a game taking place in like an old abandoned hospital setting, so far it has managed to not be Town of Light, which is good. Remember, kids, if you can do one thing today, don't be Town of Light. Yep, yep. What happened to my angle grinder? Well, now I don't need it. Bang, bang, ghosts. Little baby ran into the toilet. Poor little guy. Little tyke. Ooh. The devil is inside. Doot, doot, dooty, doot, 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 doot. A year later, after the events in 1950, the building was reclassified as a hospital, but with budget cuts. It stopped working again. There's the closet, and there's the... Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Bones. Ooh, hello. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a good point. Let the one who finds me feel the pain of a mother who has lost her child. I curse everyone who couldn't help me, and I'm not just going to leave. I'll be back. Maria, I'm so sorry. Well, she also kind of did some shit, though. Like, sorry about your kid, but also maybe don't harvest organs from children. Here are the documents from 1958. Alexei Sergeyevich, about whom Maria spoke, replied to her that he would no longer participate in this and refused to work with her. Then what was the case in question? And who was she talking to when Yakov saw her? There's something else. The death certificate document. This is her son Ivan. He died in the fall of 1950. Apparently she couldn't stand it and went crazy. She wanted to save him so badly that she lost touch with reality. Poor woman. Look, it's important to store your bones in a bathroom. That way they keep the proper level of moisture. Ah, and here's Ivan's death certificate. Yeah, right? That's not... This is not healthy, Maria. It's not healthy to kill a bunch of people and then lock yourself in a room full of their skeletons. Is this how toilets were flushed at some point? Like, with just sink hardware built into the basin? Or is this a bidet? Is this like an old-fashioned, old-timey bidet? And if that's the case, we have 2 sinks, 1 toilet, and 2 bidets. We don't have enough toilets to accommodate the number of bidet users. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. Oh, good. Well, back in the real world. Okay, bye! Nope. 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 Cool knife, but also no. Also, payoff for the closets. In the hidden bone bathroom. Okay, bye! Farewell to all of Russia! Three weeks later, we came back to this camp because our self-preservation instincts suck. All right, no, we probably got to go be like, yo, Yakov, I got the... Who the fuck boarded this room back up? Hey, Yakov, I got it. You're good. You can pass on to the other side. Hello, Yakov. You no longer need to be afraid that you'll be found and accused of something that you did not do. I've taken care of everything. I didn't tell anyone that you live here with your friends. Protect this place further. It is now rightfully only your home. Your friend, Alex Morton. I'm glad that this investigation turned out to be so interesting and unique. I managed to solve the mystery of 58 and helped Yakov find peace and freedom. You can read about this in my blog, but we need to move on. I'm going to another place with a terrible history where witches used to live, and there I will have an unusual case. I will tell you all about it later. The adventure continues. I promise I won't tell anyone about your friends. Read all about my adventures on my blog. Yeah, it looks like a solo developer. Yeah, no, that was good. A little rough, but, you know, again, that's what you get in the indie circles. Rough and experimental. To be continued. A few days later. And then he was eaten by witches. Well, shit. Oh. I had to wait for the person who bought this house, but after his arrival a few days later, something went wrong. This place has ceased to be harmless. I'm trapped here. I don't think that a woman from a shelter in Russia could get attached and follow me. Does this house have a pendulum for people like her? What if other spirits followed me? Maybe that's why I didn't find anyone in those houses. I miraculously managed to escape from that abandoned orphanage, but I am not sure that I will be released now. We need to try and get out and warn that guy that it's dangerous to stay here. The battery is dead. Cool knife. The cool knife is here, thank God. There's just all kind. We're just doing the shotgun fucking method of charms. Nope, let's try that door again. Alright, let's see if I can bring that knife. Bring the knife, you fool. Okay, hi. It's fucking... Nothing good starts with... oh, look, there's a shackle bolt in the wall. The devil wears flip-flops? To be continued. Find yourself. I'm here. I am me. Welcome. This looks like a much more modern, contemporary setting than the last game. So I have 2 hours left for today's stream. I don't know how long this game is. I assume it is of comparable length to Summer of 58, and if that's the case, then we'll be fine. We'll be able to finish it. If not, well, we'll get as far as we can and see what we can do. Teddy bear. Definitely not mineral water. Okay, so we're not in America. This is not America. America wouldn't have mineral water in vending machines. We are not that hip and cool, even though that's the American flag, so maybe this is America. Nuclear winter? Nuclear winter games. The most extreme of X games. Ha 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 ha. Oh, okay. So this is meant to be New York. Second. Please don't have frozen up on me again. There we go. Okay. We're good. OBS was doing that thing again that made me go like, oh, please be working. Oh. Hello, what are you? 5:30 p.m. Meeting with your psychotherapist. I have opinions. RE, European approaches to serving water as an irate Texan. Explain. Focus look. The main part of the gameplay. It's just because they tend to serve water at room temperature. Okay, I'm focusing. What am I focusing on? Oh, I see. I like mineral water, personally. I think it's interesting. But it's definitely not as convenient. Oh, hello. Hi, sorry, I'm trapped in a subway with Lucifer. Can you hold on a minute? Oh, shit. Ah. Hey, I'm using this. I am using the phone right now. Seems pretty on. I grew up in Philadelphia, so I've been to New York. I can't say I've spent a lot of time there. Act 1, Monsters Among Us. No one can calm a crying baby. Okay, that door won't open. It's way more interesting than anything on SEPTA. I'll tell you that much. SEPTA is the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transit Authority. We didn't have subways so much. We had a couple. But they were mostly just overland trains where the tracks slooped underground for a bit. And riding on SEPTA was mostly just boring. Like, even the employees were bored to the point where they never, like, half the time didn't check. Like, they didn't check for tickets, and if you bet that they wouldn't check and just didn't buy a ticket and they caught you, then they would just have you pay. So, like, you could pretty freely ride. And worst case scenario is you just pay. Like, oh, gotcha. There's really no penalty for trying to get away with it. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, the way the light reflects on it. Because the devil. Passengers expect delays. Oh, well, the woman's gone. Maybe the baby as well. I mean, it's not crying anymore. Oh, spoke too soon. So having learned from Summer of 58, it may look like I'm wandering in circles aimlessly because I don't know what I'm doing. But also, part of the core design philosophy of this game, of these games, seems to be walk around and trip flags and spookiness. I lived in London for a while, and on the tube system there, pretty much everyone was just tired. Sunions. Mmm. I can't imagine a heat wave in London. I lived there for a year, and it was pretty much cold every day. In a way, it prepared me for Seattle. It was cold and damp. I mean, yeah, if you're from Texas, you're following nothing. Though we had that heat bubble up here earlier this summer. That was just terrible. Okay. I've gone around enough times. I feel like I should do... Like, there's something I'm missing now. Oh. Oh, cool. The Lickers from fucking Resident Evil 2 are here. Awesome. Wonderful. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had that ice storm. That was weird. Global warming's not real, you guys. What are you talking about? Hot. Oh, hello. Ah, yes. I didn't feel safe even in my room. When it gets dark, Mom acts weird. Oh boy, we might have us a childhood trauma game on our hands. Well, we got Sam and Calvin. My mother punished me and locked me in a room after you left, Dad. She started treating me badly. Fuck Ted Cruz, that piece of shit. Did you hear yesterday they think they found who the Zodiac killer was? Or, yeah, I heard about it yesterday. I think it, I don't know when it broke. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, no. Poor Calvin. Let's see. Age 8, and then, oh, man, looks like he was 11. I think that, yeah, my first thought when I read that story was like, oh, I bet Ted Cruz went, oh, God. I don't know okay. The door cracked open, but I can't open it. Oh, yeah, and there's also only one bed in this room. Yeah, that could also explain why Dad's not here anymore. Yeah, this used to be a bunk bed situation. And now it has been converted into a jungle gym, it looks like. Oh, right. Hold on. Right, we're supposed to be peek looking at things. I forgot. Oh, my partner Sid was telling me during the 2016 election her biggest regret... Oh, God, what's under the bed? Her biggest regret was that Ted Cruz dropped out of the race before he had to officially acknowledge the Zodiac Killer thing. This is new. This is definitely new. Jeez, this commute is getting worse and worse every year. I gotta find me a job in the city. Pick your fucking luggage out of the aisles. Also, a knee-high pile of luggage. The impossible barrier. Impassable. Impossibly impassable. Well, let's see what we got. Main line, the red line, expense, bend, north. I actually don't know fuck all about the New York transit system, so this could be perfectly accurate or... I mean, it looks like it's just a skip, hop, and a jump from Austin to California, which seems implausible. And then Compton. Well, Compton to California would make sense. I don't know why you would put it that way on a map, but... Savannah? Okay, so we got Texas, Georgia, California, the West End, London, South Beach. Unless there are all places named that in New York, which is a very distinct possibility. I don't know. Okay, we're in a much smaller... Oh, I can take the cross. Okay. Ah, taking the cross removes the luggage. The power of Christ compels you to be a considerate commuter. All I want is a high-speed rail system. Is that so much to ask? And universal basic income. And universal health care. Well, we got Jacob's Ladder going on in the next car. That's great. I'm wondering now if this is going to be a game about being in this carriage and finding different things on the seats that transport you to other environs. Oh, fuck, you're right. I keep forgetting. They even went out of their way to say it's the core gameplay loop, core gameplay mechanic, and I keep forgetting about it because I'm a fool. coffee kicked in all at once. Bwah! Hey, kid. Hey, kid. There's a thing running around. Oh, no, but the impolite luggage pile is back. Fuck. Well, nothing to be done. I'm not afraid of the dark. I am a little afraid of mannequins, though. Another game that almost made it on this list and didn't quite was Condemned Criminal Origins, and there's a scene in that game that made me very afraid of mannequins. Like, I never had the spider thing in video games. Nintendo arachnophobia, as some people call it. All cute. Ah, toolbox. But definitely water temples. And definitely mannequins. Son of a bitch. Hey, giggling child. Oh, good. Oh, hello. The sculpture section, yeah. Sander Cohen to me was kind of the high point of that game. I'm Sander fucking Cohen. Ah. Ah. Yeah, some good stuff. All right, I gotta find a key for the toolbox so that I can get the. Oh, what do we got? Ah, hey, thank you. Ah. I can't make. What? Was that a mistake? Did I just get hurt? Am I gonna die? Oh, need to find the right key. I'm not awake. Okay, well, I found 3 wrong keys. Somebody scratched that fucking record. Okay. So, that is... Let's see. Are you just supposed to guess, or is there information that will point you toward the right key? Go deal with your children, and the giggling, and the sinisterness. Nope, that's not it. I think that might have been the first one I grabbed last time anyway, so... Maybe it's because they're old-timey skeleton keys. Yeah, maybe because that's not what a key for a modern toolbox would look like. That's silly. Hey, you got a key? You got keys? That appears to have done it. Okay, so it is a skeleton key. I don't know how I was supposed to determine. Shit. Get your mannequin butts out of my way. It's not funny, Mom. All right. The laundry room. Don't flip the breaker, otherwise your mom will murder you. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, so don't do that. I see monsters in my room. My mother didn't believe me and locked me in the basement. What?
Did she say that?
Ah. Nope, that's just a door. What? Ah. We got us some fucking pan-dimensional stairs here. Let's see. Well, it's that corner. I haven't really checked out what that corner looks like. Anything in these drawers? No. Ah, there's a note. Oh no, this was... Yeah, we saw that. Alright, so what do we do with this? How does this help us? Okay, so we have shelf with bins on it or without bins on it. So let's see if we can click on any of these bins. Nothing. Okay. And then we got corner with or without. Oh. What are you? You're nothing. That's what you are. I'm wondering if I have to, like, be in a different dimension. Okay, so table has chairs and door and empty shelves. Not table has no door and book. Okay, so it's just two separate states. It's not each corner has like a modular thing. Okay, so if we do that with the cabinet in the corner, Mom kills us. What if we do that with the not cabinet dimension in the corner? Mom will probably still kill us. But this is the scientific method. Whew, excuse. Not cabinet. Mom death? Yeah. Yeah, mom death. Death by mom. If eagle-eyed viewers see something I'm missing, feel free to shout it out. Unless you're watching this on YouTube, in which case this is all the past. Hello from the past. How's the future? Do we still have water?
Did you say that?
Okay, let's go to the other dimension and see if that door opens. Oh! Oh ho! Hello! Oh, now everything's shifting again! Ugh. Yes. Here, I sleep in the mannequin room. They watch over me while I sleep. And consume my dish of blood every morning. Alright, I got 2 locks. Crucifix behind the radiator. No keys hanging from mannequin hands on this day. Grotty piss-stained mattress. Oh, hello. My friend Bigfoot. One of these things is not like the everything else. Man, I don't even know, but you're going to be something I see tonight when I'm trying to sleep. Whether that's for good or ill has yet to be determined. Hammer and nails. Oh, there's the crowbar. Looks like we're done with the whole dimensional under the stairs thing. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Clowny Clown, the babysitter. Your clowny pal who clowns around. Well, a woman in a blue dress whispered to him, "Be strong, my white knight, for there is a struggle ahead of you for the green meadows." I have to think about my behavior, but me only scarier here. I'll prove to my mom I didn't make this up. Oh. Welcome back, kids. If you're just joining us, we're in the express train to hell. Choo-choo. I don't think we're on that kind of a train. It's got to be something it wants me to focus at, right? Use the E key. The middle mouse doesn't work so well. Oh. Welcome, welcome one and all, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Whoa, that was funny.
Now I feel like the game is directly mocking me. I thought it was funny. I thought I was being funny. Fuck you, game. Everyone's a critic.
Yep, couple of dancing noobs.
Send out the clown. That's what I say. Choo-choo. Do we need it though? But do we need that though? Oh shit. Hey, you open yet? Ooh, ice cream. The boy who disappeared 6 days ago was found by local residents. It was discovered in an abandoned hut outside the city near the park. According to the boy, he was kidnapped by a man dressed as a clown when he was on a holiday with his father. I lived in a cage for 6 days. I had 2 other children with me, but I was the only one who survived. At home, I began to have nightmares, and then I learned to control sleep. I tried to forget about those days. Okay. You've just had a very unfortunate life. I hope this goes somewhere. I hope there's a point to that. Because that praise I heaped on the last game for not being Town of Light, this is starting to venture into Town of Light territory. Go away, Clown Hammer. Who left a bolt cutter on the swing? Need to run the attraction to get them out of there. Okay, let's just... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay. I mean... Yeah, but, you know... Helps to confirm... Now you know. But now you officially do. Loading. Yeah, he might have been friendly. I was thinking it was either going to be he kills you or it's like, oh, jump scare, flash, and then he's gone. Because the entire last game had no fail states. This game seems to have some fail states. Alright, where's the control panel for this thing? Don't they usually... Aren't the control panels usually, like, right next to the ride? Run. With a sharp object, I could open it. No, I agree. Obviously, it depends on what kind of game you're doing, right? Like, there are certain types of game that are very specifically, this is a win-lose type situation. Platformers, fighters, a lot of RPGs, things like that. You know, you either win the fight or overcome the obstacle through, you know, execution of the mechanics, or you don't. And when you don't, that means you try again. Things like this that are going for more of a narrative and more of a narrative, non-gameplay based experience. God damn it. The threat of being killed by the clown with the hammer is scary. After you've been killed by the clown with the hammer, the tension's gone, and now it's just like, okay, but I just want to go see what's on that fucking staircase. So they need to be on the brink. They need to keep you thinking that you're in danger while not ever actually pulling that trigger. That's why I really liked what great. Well, that's why I really liked what Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice did. Because they just straight up fucking lied to you. They tell you at the beginning of the game that if you die too many times, it'll erase your save. And that's not true. That's just a fucking lie. But it does, it keeps the tension of not necessarily your, every attempt at the game fail state, but oh no, am I going to have to start all the fucking way over from the beginning? And they tie that in with the story because the character is going through some shit if you haven't played the game. But, it was a neat move. It does kind of get undercut toward the end, or maybe I just suck at games. But by the end of the game, I was dying a lot to the point where it kind of became apparent that, like, oh, if this threat had any weight to it, I would have probably triggered it like 50 deaths ago. Because eventually the combat in that game just becomes a fucking chore. Oh, what are you? That boy, his name was Peter, was special. I would never hurt him. He was lonely like me. The man he called his father was a monster. I wanted to save him from the world. Yeah, if you die enough times, the forces of causality will conspire against you. Yeah, that game has a very simple combat engine that is not really, like, prone to finesse, and it's easy to fuck up, and it's easy to compound fuck up, and, like, the end of the game is just a string of enemies that goes on for, like, half an hour. Like, every time you think, like, okay, this has to be it, they spawn another batch, and it's like, motherfucker. I get the point. I've killed 100 guys on this fucking bridge. All right, we need something to pry open that cover. And we need to turn on the carousel. Or, no, that's the carousel. That's the whatever. The legally distinct from carousel. Is there something up here I missed? And we need not to get killed by Smashy the Clown over there. And I need to take a sip of water. 1 second. Moisture in the old vocal cords. There we go. Ah. Okay, Smashy, you... See behind me, fuck. I don't know if he gives up, is the thing. Apparently not! Get a fucking hobby that doesn't involve hitting me with a hammer. There. God damn it, Smashy. Can you come onto the... If I climb up here, are you trapped? Can you get up here? Are you stuck? Haha, fuck you. Are you just gonna stand there and be creepy at me forever now? Oh, hey. The second I touch down, you're gonna just like be right on me, aren't you? No? Is this like a Mario Boo situation where you're just holding still because I'm looking at you? I'm looking at you. You can't move. I have you trapped by my gaze. Okay, I've stopped looking at him, but... Oh no! It was my horrible mother! Act 4, Dark Secret. Did we kill our horrible mother? Is that the dark secret? Did we kill her and shove her body into that... what do you want to call it? What do you call that? Hope chest? I mustn't distract my mother. I hate clowns. So it seems our brother did not survive. Maybe we were both kidnapped by the clown man, and I got away and he didn't. That seems to have caused the father to run off. Mother became abusive toward us, perhaps in a the wrong child died kind of situation. I've never actually played the clock towers. They are... I need to find a bell and a rope. Okay, I can do that. There's a rope. I've heard they are classic and seminal and good and all such things. Hi, Mom. Mom can stand like this for hours. Okay, bye, Mom. Oh, hi. Is that Dad? Oh, cool. Cool. Mom's reacting well. This is 2 games in a row that have involved, like, psychotic mother figures. Tonight, 2 patients escaped from a psychiatric hospital, a man and a woman. They presented themselves as a married couple, enter into trust, and can harm others. Be careful not to come into contact with them. If you suspect anything, call the local police. Ooh, I like that idea. For Clock Tower 3. The bell. Hit bot. Oh, okay. Eternal Darkness. Favorite of mine. Oh my god, you are the finickiest. Need more magical girls to be Clock Tower 3. Okay. Oh, is that what happened to our brother? Was that one on where did that fall on system wise? Because I know they started off on the Super Nintendo, didn't they? He'll be able to find a way out if he follows against the black darkness. Are we dealing with like a Dybbuk type situation? Bye, Mom. I'm going to bed. Clock Tower 3 was PS2. Okay. I still have a PS2. I could theoretically, assuming copies don't cost $1 trillion. At what point are we going to agree that the fucking vintage gaming bubble is stupid and just kind of steal them from these idiots that are charging thousands of dollars for Resident Evil 3? Oh. Did Mom take a tumble? Whoops. Oopsie doopsie. Silly goose. Well, I would love to do that. Oh. Act 5, Madness Ends. Sure is a good thing we spend all this time, like, characterizing her as a subhuman demon monster, so that we don't feel too bad about this. What did I do?
Don't look behind you.
Which way is behind me? Okay. I guess I was kind of looking this way when it started.
Death is your only escape. Die. Feel free to scream whenever you want.
I'm screaming. I'm doing what I was told. This is a gameplay mechanic. It's just like Phasmophobia, where it's like listening to me and can Oh, wait a minute. I can do the spooky look. Okay, no spooky look. Someone left their coffee cup under the seat. What is this, a Game of Thrones set? Maybe... Oh, hello. I avoided the underground subway so that I would no longer face my fears. Until this day, I managed to cope with them. What? The subway reminds me of that time I accidentally killed my mother? No, it's okay. You don't need to do that. That's okay. Something unknown scared me. I was afraid of non-existent monsters and it was just my imagination. I didn't want to believe that my mother was the real monster. Yes. Fucking clowns. Boy disappeared 6 days ago. We saw that already. After I was abducted by a maniac in a clown costume, my consciousness separated from reality and I began to plunge into the astral. Tonight, 2 patients escaped from psychiatric hospital. Yes. Yes. Stephen and Nancy. The people depicted in the photos were my real parents. I couldn't put it together then because I was too young to understand, but now I understand. Okay, so not only was this man abducted by clowns as a kid, but his parents were also psychopaths. Right? That's what we're going with here. Hey, Gigglepuss, you want to give me a fucking hint? I looked at things, I got the brain memo. Now usually a bloody handprint appears on a mannequin and I can click on it and they... Are they frightful layers of scariness? The red sun lights up the path of the white knight. He will be able to find a way out if he follows against the black darkness. A woman in a blue dress whispered to him, "Be strong, my white knight, for there is a struggle ahead of you for the green meadows." The knight found a way out, how to free the flower meadows. To do this, he needs to return to the dark land and defeat the black witch. As he did then, the sun shone bright yellow light, freeing every corner of the green earth from darkness. We have all these symbols. All these symbols next to... I see. So let's see. Star of David. Star of David is black, right? So do the colors correlate to... Nope, there's a... Who's he? What's it? Oh, nope, Star of David is black. All right. Okay, so we need a red star and a white Crusader cross. And then we need a black Star of David and a blue Ankh. Where's the blue Ankh? Blue Ankh going once. Black Star of David, Blue Ankh, White Crusader Cross. Well, what happens if I... Yeah, okay. You just get hurt. Ah, Blue Ankh. White Crusader Cross. Green downward triangle thingy. Black Trinity whatever. Mom, I'm trying to solve your puzzle. Leave me alone. Yellow star and green earth symbol. Oh, hey, you been here this whole time? Sleeping good? No, fuck up your back like that. Peter, are you ready to talk about your childhood today? From an early age, my life was a nightmare. After my mother disappeared, I lived in an orphanage. I didn't tell anyone what really happened. Do you still have nightmares? At the shelter, my nightmares stopped. I couldn't. I killed my mother. I lived with the pain and the guilt my whole life. Oh, sorry. Now I found out that it was a runaway psychos who killed my real parents, and I was very young and took over our lives. Okay. So the crazy mom woman he killed was not his actual mother. His parents were dead. That would explain why there was that corpse under the bed. Today, after all these years, I went astral again. I saw everything that happened to me. So, were these different psychos, or was one psycho, was the couple of psychos, one was like gaunt, abusive mother woman, and the other one was Papa Murder Clown? I don't think so. Ah! Doctor! Dr. Satan! Rob Zombie has filed a cease and desist on this game. That ending was kind of dumb. That was fine. It didn't veer into Town of Light territory as bad as I thought it would. Where just like, child abuse, ain't that something? Look at it. Fucking Dr. Satan monster at the end was a little weird, and again, it's a little confusing. Like, how many serial killer psychopath types are we dealing with in this kid's life? But yeah, it wasn't bad. I definitely liked Summer of '58 better. But considering I paid $3 for this, I feel like I got my $3 worth, right? And that's what we're here for, to make sure that the people who make the product, make the game and the art get paid for their work, because you gotta pay bills and eat snacks. Eat more than just snacks. Find yourself. Whoop, 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 whoop. A new mystery. The mystery of soda. Oh, fuck, that's right. I was going to work. I had all these revelations, and now my boss is going to kill me for being late. I mean, it definitely, both of these definitely feel your boss is another kidnapper. You got kidnapped. Both of these games definitely feel, if they are entirely asset flips, then like they're at least good quality asset flips. Oh no. If a nightmare has haunted you once, don't think it has let you go in the end. Bah. Trauma is inescapable. That's kind of a shitty message. Yeah, no, if those are all asset flips, which is possible, they're definitely higher quality ones. Excuse me, I just can't stop fucking yawning. Game end and hello, welcome again, friends. I'm here to tell you about, I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, that was Summer 58 and Find Yourself, both by Emika Games. One last time, here is the, nope, that's my Twitch link. Hold on. Yeah, same thing happened in the last one. I guess that is pretty, I guess, yeah, like, yep, that they are asset flips pretty definitively. But yeah, they're pretty good. I've definitely seen much worse out there. Okay, there we go. That is the GoFundMe link I have set up for Emika. They yeah. So if you can give, please do. If you want to go to Steam and buy their games, like I said, their bundle is on sale right now. And if you want to support me, there's all the ways you can scroll down below to do that. And yeah, cool. I'm going to keep this GoFundMe open until the end of the month. And then on November 1st, I'm going to close it out and find a way to get that money to the developer. And once again, if you are watching this on YouTube down the line, the link will be in a pinned tweet that down there in the, yes. Not a pinned tweet, a pinned comment at the top of the YouTubey commentsy parts. I'm very hungry, so I'm going to go now. But thank you all for watching. And yeah, support small developers.